Hi. Today I wanted to talk about the pain of becoming visible, because I do know it is a challenge for some people of us, people often that are very talented and want to put their work out there, and want to be more visible, but at the same time feel a huge trepidation about being out there and being seen. And I think that the interesting thing is it's a little bit a complicated subject, because on the one hand, I remember this very much when I used to do shows, perform shows, that on the one hand I wanted people to come and see it, but I also didn't want people to come and see it. So if there wasn't anyone showing up or too few people, I would be disappointed. And I might have been overwhelmed if there were too many people. And I want to break that a little bit down, because I think it's important to understand, especially if we want to break through that pattern. So for me personally, how this would show up if I would take the risk to take my work and put it out there, whether it be a show or whatever it is, and then nobody would react to it or nobody would see it, it would trigger this voice inside of me that would be saying, see, what you have to say isn't important anyways. So it's kind of like a trigger. On the other hand, I think there's the other fear of being all of a sudden too successful and too visible, with the danger of that there might be people who would come and attack you. So, and I think this is very true for people who have been either in a difficult relationship or have been growing up in a way that they never really felt seen. So maybe either they weren't listened to, or if they were, they would be attacked. So both of those things might be a bigger trigger than, I mean, I think it's always painful not feeling rejected or either feeling attacked. But I think for those people who have had these traumatic experiences for a long time, it is even more of a trigger. So in a sense, it means if you decide to become more visible with your business, with your art, whatever it is, you kind of signing up for going through that pain, because you will be triggered. There will be times when nobody watches it. There might be times where someone is saying something that is not so nice. So I think there is a pain we have to go through in order to be more visible, which is for the more sensitive souls of us more difficult. So I think knowing that that's going to happen, and then deal with those triggers, the trigger of not feeling seen or the trigger of feeling attacked, either by finding someone who's supporting us, or if that is not possible right now, I think what also is really helpful to remind ourselves why we are doing it in the first place, and which ties for me personally back to the values I've been talking about in one of my other videos. So reminding, for example, myself that I'm committing to myself to both become more visible to myself with what I'm expressing to the world, and becoming more visible to those people who need or want to listen to what I have to say. And for me, the commitment is combined with wanting to inspire other people, and especially wanting to inspire those people who have been somehow silenced in a way, or are silencing themselves now. And because I think there's so much untapped, beautiful wisdom and talent out there that really would be worthwhile being shared with the world. So that's how I remind myself why I'm doing what I'm doing. And just as a little side note, if you would love to maybe give a gift that's a little bit different, I have 20 of my artworks now on Fine Art America. You can have like a greeting card, a notebook, sometimes tote bags, an art print, and they do deliver to Europe and the States and Canada as well. So I will put the link in the description in case you want to get something special. Here's to being more visible. Take good care. This was Anja Kersten, life coach and artist. Take good care. Bye-bye.